Welcome back to Rock Reacts. Hello, Renegades. You guys know what time it is. Ren is dropping some stuff, right? If it was anyone else, they'd be dropping some stuff. But Ren drops us gold all the time, and he keeps the Ren actors busy. And so does my dog. She keeps this Ren actor busy. So when we left off in Vincent's Tale self-portrait, we had our hero here, Richard, who was about to, because remember, he's back on the job, trigger happy, blah, 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 whatever. He was a bit nervous and sketched out. But so he...
by his past, not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
So you remember Vincent was going bananas and had this big stab this guy, blah, blah, blah. And here comes Richard. And here comes Richard. Ah! That's it. Face down. Okay. So you guys are going, okay, what's next, right? Because I was like, I saw that and I was like, what is next? Like, that can't be it. I was like, what? You can't just leave us hanging like that. But, so, fast forward 5 months later, here we are. This is Vincent's Tale, the bedroom. So, let's check this out. I'm excited with it. I'm always excited for Ren stuff. Ren's just like, everything just blows me away. You guys know that. Like, I'm just like, his vocal technique is like, just to die for. Let's check this out. Oh, he's in the clink, man. He's in the lockup. On lockdown. The bedroom, right? The cell. Wait a minute. Yeah. Well, he gets privilege. What is he using down there? Those of us that are like aspiring kind of musician thing. That looks like a little looper pedal, I think. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like possibly a looper pedal. I don't know. It doesn't matter really for the vocal technique, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to analyze vocal. I'm going to stop it a lot and be really super annoying. So, but I'm going to give you love because you're going to be like, bear with me because there's going to be some vocal gold in here, and I'm going to help break it down and figure out what he's doing and all that fun jazz. Oh. Wow. Man, my boy is ripping. My boy is ripping. Like, this is, I've never heard him play a solo like this rippity-doo-dah good, man, but like, and I'm telling you, any guitars out there, like that looks like that is a sick looking guitar, man. It looks well weathered, well worn. I don't know if I've ever seen him with that guitar. I'm not going to normally see like the Telly or like kind of the Epiphone. I can't point the Epiphone-ish kind of. That's not an Epiphone, but it's like it's at the 335. But any guitar players out there know, if you're hammering on the wang bar like that. I say wang bar, but it's whammy bar. But like, you know, like on the unschool people, he's playing on that wang bar. If you're whacking away on that whammy like that, if that guitar is not like tippity top notch, that bitch is gonna be so far out of tune. Good luck to you. But I'll just see that. But okay, so he's got that doo 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 doo. So that is going on in the background. Ren is so cool. Like, he drops these things, like, and he puts these things out on video, like, and it's just these kick-ass videos. And But that sounds like that was done on the looper, right? And then so he's like, and that's why I was like, at first I was like, what? Because he's like, he's not playing. I could see he wasn't playing because he was about to rip into this Jimi Hendrix-esque rippity-doo-dah soul. Check it out. Wow. That is inspired, man. That is an inspired solo. And I must say, like, he's getting some, like, Ghislaine, whatever her name is. Ghislaine. I don't, maybe I shouldn't say it because it would be flagged by the, you know who. The drones would be coming up, hovering outside of my window going, what's he talking about? He's getting some special privilege to have, look, same microphone too. Yeah, look. Yeah. Same privilege. Anyway. To get like a guitar and a looper pedal and I think there's a DI box there so he could do the microphone. Anyway, so I'm an idiot, right? Because I stopped right before he's going to sing. So I have to kind of go back just a slightly bit here where that sucker is out of tune like a biatch, by now. I know it is, man. I know it is. You could tell kind of by the way he was playing some of the things coming up there and like some of those, he destroyed the guitar. Like it's become, anyway.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tom.
Okay, and I'm trying to. There's so much going on, man. Because I'm trying to listen to everything that's going on. Mostly I focus on vocal technique because that's what I'm doing. Like this is meant to be like an educational video. It's not just like reaction, but I'm trying to be like somewhat kind of like listening to the lyrics and stuff like that and everything that's going on. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. But I want to kind of go back to the beginning when he's singing. Okay, so because he has like a little bit of difference in approach to this. It's different than I've heard, not ever before from him, but like it's kind of a more, listen to
place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never
they look for the new thing. So there's a little bit of kind of a frontal kind of placement, placing a little bit of kind of, and I don't know if that's because maybe because he's sitting down and he was like, I don't know, man, like there's a lot going on. I mean, I know he's like such a pro. Like he's just like such a consummate professional that nothing, I think, would faze him. Like would faze any normal mortal. But, if he's sitting down. Like when you're sitting down, you can't breathe and vocalize as well. So I don't know if that's kind of it's a new thing. And because there's a little bit of a kind of it's almost like he's kind of not struggling with the air, but he's using a lot. And this part here.
Inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain.
The insane man is insane man living in insane terrain. So there's a little bit of that kind of, and it's not completely different than what he does normally, but it's like this, he's using this kind of cry technique of sigh and say nothing. And we do that when we want to kind of have a bit more. Do you know what? I didn't give that. There you go. I had to give it a like. I didn't like it yet. What's wrong with me? That's a little trigger there. Like this below, please. Please like and subscribe. Anyway.
Always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane man living.
You know what? It always like, people like people that can listen to the lyrics, right? Like you guys are like, oh, I've listened to the lyrics. I've listened to the song a few times, and I'm listening. And I'm kind of dissecting and I'm analyzing the lyrics, and I'm putting my own, because he's amazing with lyrics. And blows me away. Like the Renegades, like always like blow me away with the kind of what he's doing with, lyrically, like the way he's using metaphors and those kind of metaphor. Oh, I'm using like big words, metaphors, similes, and but like in the mirror, the sun mirrors the path, or not the sun mirrors the night. Anyway, I'm trying to think what he actually said. I can't remember. Anyway, you guys are probably going, he said this, you fool, you idiot. In symphony, Bittersweet Symphony. You guys, anybody who watches me like he's ADHD idiot, can't think of anything except for what I'm hyper focused on this. And when I try to think of something else, I'm just like, anyway, let's get back to this because anyway.
Insane terrain can turn insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty.
Okay, you see where he turned off so it was a looper pedal, and he's doing this all like live, which it blows me away every time. Like
constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark. Home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm.
Home birth to the mother. That you know what? That sounded a little bit like Zach, Soul Boy. You guys know from Skinner Brothers. So like a little bit of vocal fry. Oh, so, and a little bit of that kind of cry technique. But what I was gonna say, the guitar actually sounds like it's in tune. Like that guitar needs a raise.
Track march from the dragon, China white and the palm, shooting up the birth canal. Vinny fell out like yarn, tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me, cream.
From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When everything around me. And so like. It's hard for me to, like, when I'm listening to vocals, I'm like listening to the technique and the kind of everything that's going on, and it's like it's really difficult to like listen to the words and not. I mean, it's difficult for me because I'm like can only focus on one thing and a bird. No, just kidding.
Got the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling. Shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking started a combustion. Nothing pulled him out of that. The debt collector's rushing to be.
You can hear how when he backed off the mic. Pulled him out of, you could hear the proximity of being away from it. Like, it's just like, kind of, to me, that proves to me, like, a lot of people don't need proof that that's live, but to me, I love to hear things like that just prove to me.
Him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia rule the wave.
Oh, I love that. When on this Great Britain part, listen.
Foreboding of a prison, whole Britain, Great Britain, how
Great Britain, Great Britain. There was like more. What's happening is there was more breath than vocal connection, which is so cool. It's like a lot of people use that as a technique, just kind of like a coloring technique. And like if you're really, really good, like he is, you can use that just like
whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britain.
Great Britain, like a hun. You hear that? Hun, like the breath coming in, and then hun, the vocal folds closing together. That's how you know, like he has such really good vocal technique, and that's why his voice sounds so good, because it's that pure light vocal fold closure when you like that's okay. Anyway, let's move on.
You rule the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Ooh. Oh wow. You can hear that. So, oh wow. Okay, I thought that was a harmonica. I'm like, he's gonna play harmonica. But then he like looked up at the light, and he does everything he does is intentional. So there was a reason as if like kind of looking up to God or something. Like, he like looks to the shout to the camera.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row.
Oh, listen to his voice there. Oh my God. Busting in this kind of reggae vibe. And then, oh, listen, I love when he sings like in this kind of, this position of really open throat and you hear this light, the bright part of his vocals. Listen.
Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink.
Cause soon he's drinking and when he don't drink. Like if you take this position of kind of really deep breath or like a yawn. When you drink, don't drink. You know, you get everything out of the way, and that's like, so you can hear just your pure vocal folds. And he just does this so well.
Every day is a day on death row. So we drink, so we don't have to think.
Oh, what a run! I'm not gonna do it because people are like, you just want to. But in my head, I'm like, I want to do this so bad. I love to like try and sing things like, I mean, just I don't know, being a singer and a vocal coach, but more so just a singer and somebody that like wants to like get better as a singer. I like to try things to see, oh, can I do that? Or how hard is it? Or can I, but listen to this run. Is
stay on death row. So we drink, so we don't have to think. Mercy.
What's he saying? It sound like my horsey. Mercy. I don't know. I didn't do that right, but I was trying to think of that. I was really, no, see. It's a really, such a good flow of that.
Taste bittersweet.
Bittersweet Symphony.
When the spirit that's inside of him.
Oh, I love that when he does that. Inside of him. That little like vibrato. Because he's holding back his air. When you hold back your air, you can find that it's easier to do that when you're holding back your air. It doesn't sound anything like him, but you get my point. You probably sound better than what I was doing there anyway. Let's move on. I made an ass out of myself. That's job done.
Sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose, bad decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to. One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny Boy's round.
Oh. Whoa, look at that. Oh my God. That's not the end. I thought it was like the end. Uh-oh. We're like this is like bonus material, man. This is like a long video. Oh my God. So this is like 2. Wow. Okay. I need to buckle up, y'all.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant.
You're getting the Eminem vibes here, man, from this. But I mean, it's just like, because the white, whatever. It's like 8 Mile sort of thing. But what was I going to say? Yeah, for a second I was like, is that Vincent in the back? Ren? Because I was like, he wasn't wearing that before.
Make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny being locked.
This is sick, man. This has got like a NWA hip hop vibe, man. I don't know, like I'm old school, man. NWA was like anyway, like kind of like a Dr. Dre.
He Everybody
Listen
grew
to
up fast, pull this socks up, chop, chop. Keep that credit, top, top. Time is money, tick, tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash.
Oh, I love that. The way he's approaching that is a little bit reminiscent of Beastie Boys, kind of the way that little kind of small sound, you know. I can't stand it. I knew you planned it. I'm the greatest Watergate, so I can't stand. So listen a little bit.
Ooh, man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath.
Like a Nagasaki bloodbath. There's a kind of this little kind of tight pharyngeal space up in there. Oh, so cool.
Eyes are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a
Oh, I
Vincent.
thought B was gonna come back in there, but man, he just tricked me. You tricked me. You doom, 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 doom. I think that's why when I'm thinking like that, doom, boom, doom, doom, like really kind of simplistic like that. I think that's what reminded me of like kind of NWA or something like that. Yeah, it just I don't know, man. It just reminds me of the first
Society, the
album.
one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9
Oh.
for his Christ time.
Listen to that. 9 to the 9. It's breath. Like, oh, that's like this kind of overexertion of breath on
Flying
this
past with God
just for a specific effect of that. So cool.
1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9.
9 to the 9 to the 9. That real kind of, and it's like it's done for effect of feeling like this kind of, just like this abandoned aggression, kind of like desperation.
For his Christ lines into set, rich as fate was designed.
Oh, I'm getting it now, man. Now I get it. This was, no. I was thinking like, this is Richard's tale about when he shot the dude. And I was thinking the guy in the back was the guy he shot, but that wouldn't make sense. Like, I've shot this guy. I'm going to stick him in the back of the squad car instead of, that didn't make any sense. But this looks like this is the part of where he shot the dude. And of course it's Ren. No, I thought it was Ren. Of course it's Ren. It's not. It looked like Ren's haircut. Dude, I was like, that looked like Ren's hair, but it's not. It's because there's Ren there. See? Ren-manem. Rem-manem. Rem-manem. Rem-manem-a-ding-dong. Rem-manem. Ren-manem. That doesn't make any sense, Jim.
It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate. They
Oh, that's Screech. Duh. Wait. Moving back to Richard Screech. Man. Oh, man. I should have gone back and watched everything all over again. This is like trying to watch the last movie of Star Wars and remember what happened. Well, for me, like a day is like a year. So like, anyway.
Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memory. Falls a muddled, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. And his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy seems
That's
to
Victus there, isn't it? Is that Victus?
His popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life
I want to know what Ren gonna have me in a video. You froze. Oh.
Cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe.
He's telling the whole story. The brother never met his sister. Oh, he's telling the whole story behind it. Oh man, dang it! This is why, like, I have to go back and listen to this and listen to the lyrics like properly. So forgive me and forgive my hair. I need a haircut.
But his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked. Rich is losing sleep while his whole family's talk. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model often used to...
Trippy. Okay, I'm trying to... Okay, it's just the web is spun all over the place. I'm like getting caught in the web. I'm trying to figure this out. So that's Richard going to the therapist for... I don't know. Man, why is he going to the therapist? Man, I need a therapist.
Reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing his soul. One, denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The second stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are, we all are damn for sake.
Oh, I love the thing with that the little megaphone thing, that effect on the, you know, I love that a lot of people use that, and it just gives this kind of coloring of, like, you know, kind of this other little effect that's in there. But what was I gonna say? Listen, and he gets that aggression like right up in his face. Wait, hang on a sec. Yeah, where is he? Yeah, back here, back.
That served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are, we all are damn forsaken.
Damn we all are damn. Oh, I'm really getting aggressive up in there. Like, but you don't hear too much of that compression, which is like, like you don't hear too much of that aggression and compression coming out of Ren. So
by creation, revelations, Richard cannot stand the third stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees.
Oh, it's on. He's having therapy because he killed the. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Look at that. The dog's even annoyed with me. She looked up. She's like, "You're an idiot."
Resurrect the boy, James, resurrect the boy, Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
Oh, acceptance. This is acceptance when he goes back to the job. When is Ren going to be like a big time actor, like in big time movies? Like, that's what I want to know, because like the dude is just so multi-talented, but he'd be a great actor, like through all of this stuff, through the videos you see and him doing the stuff on the busking. It's like he's got it in him, for show. But wow, so cool.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal. But slow rise, dust it off, and let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective, this
Truth has double meanings. Listen, what did you say back there? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, how is he put like, it's like 10 songs in one. Now, the way it moves over to this part here, like this, like in a beautiful piano, and he starts in this.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal. But slow rise, dust it off, and let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings.
Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Demons are falling. What is it? Demons are falling. Trying to think. I don't know, man. You guys are smarter than me. Clearly. What's he talking about?
Perspective disconnects the trauma. Trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing.
The biggest curse you ever. Okay, so he's okay. So the biggest curse you ever face could be the biggest lesson, which is about what he's about to do. Man.
In the darkest times.
This is not going to be the last one either, is it? Because this is gonna. I know. Look, this is towards the end of the video. And like he's gonna go out there, there's something else
for second guessing.
beyond
No
this.
path is ever linear. A stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow. Think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come.
Okay, so this part, like when he's singing like this, he goes back and forth through these. Oops, he goes back and forth through these. Go back over here, through different techniques, and he's using this here.
In for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong.
I know you think you've done wrong. So he's kind of like doing a little bit of a kind of a forced, kind of nasally, sort of what they call like placement. You know you think you've done wrong, but that contrasts with a lot of times he's going, everything is back. It's like, like not back, but it's that pure vocal fold sound with the open throat. But then he sometimes forces it up here like this. And when it's kind of maybe in a different kind of, maybe the rapping style or something, he just chooses. He just has so many different like voices that he can do.
Look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Oh, it's his first day back. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. They just did the whole thing. They did the whole reversey thing so we could see what happened, which I did at the beginning, which is like, so, okay, so my bad. I didn't know he was going to do that. I'm sorry. God, leave me alone. I mean, give me some love. If you don't, if you don't like and subscribe, I'm coming to your house and I'm going to go push the button. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Rock Reacts. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.